Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. iOS 17 is here with over 400 plus new features, but today let's just talk about 8 of them. I'm guessing you haven't heard about these features because it wasn't widely discussed, but once you make these changes, your iPhone will reach the next level. So without further delay, let's dive in. Right, so the first feature is of course contact sharing, and you can do that by bumping both the phones together with a very cool animation. I must have done that at least 100 times. So here you can see on the phone that you're trying to send the contact, you can either receive or not now, and you can also share and receive only on the other phone. You can also transfer media using AirDrop via the same method. So if you go into your Photos application and select a file and share it via AirDrop, all you have to do is just bump the phone and it'll pop up over here like you can see. It says accept or decline. Now, interestingly, when you start this transfer, if you walk away and the file is pretty large, and if you walk away from each other and you are out of range, it will continue transferring the file over your cellular data or Wi-Fi, whatever you're connected to. This feature is pretty cool, but if you want to turn it off, there is a way. Why would you turn it off? Because sometimes if you're in a family and you all have iPhones and you keep your phones on the table, it'll constantly keep trying to send each other the contact information. So that gets pretty annoying over time. So I'll show you how you can turn this off. So all you have to do is go into settings, then go into general, AirDrop, and if you see over here, it says bringing devices together. You can turn that off. And once you do that, your contact sharing option will be off. The next setting is for better haptic touch. Haptic touch is when you press and hold on a photo, it gives you a preview. You can make that much faster and smoother, and I'm going to show you how. Go into settings, go to accessibility, come to touch, and then click on haptic touch. Now by default, it will be set to default. So default is when you press and hold, it takes a couple of seconds and then it pops up. Sorry, not seconds, milliseconds. But if you set it to fast, it's much faster and smoother. Setting it to fast will give you smoother animation and you'll definitely feel the difference in speed. So go ahead and set that to fast. Coming to the next setting, it's auto deleting all your verification codes after it autofills. So when I say verification codes, I mean OTPs that you receive via SMS and via email. So now you can delete both of them after it autofills. And this will definitely help you in cleaning up your entire system. You won't have those unwanted SMSs lying around, and emails will also get deleted. So to turn this feature on, you need to go into settings, then you need to go into passwords, and then you authenticate. Then there's password option, and over here you can see clean up automatically. You need to enable that. And as soon as you do, it's going to organize all your SMSs and emails, and it's going to delete all the unwanted junk that you get. Apple has introduced a lot of new ringtones and text messages with iOS 17. So the next setting is going to be regarding that. Let's go into settings, sound and haptics, ringtones. And once you come into ringtones, you'll be able to see that there are a lot of options to choose from. These are all new and they sound pretty good. So give it a try, and I'm sure you'll end up choosing one of these new ringtones, and it sounds pretty cool. They also added a lot of new text tones, so you can check these out as well. They also sound pretty good, so give it a go. The next feature that you need to enable is called screen distance. This is a fantastic new feature that's been added in iOS 17, and it's great especially for children. It does not allow the device to get too close to the eyes, which prevents it damaging them. So if you're holding your iPhone or iPad too close to your eyes, you'll get a message something like this. It says iPhone may be too close, or on the iPad it'll say iPad. And once you move the device away from your face, the continue button will highlight in dark blue, and once you click on continue, you'll be able to continue with whatever you are doing. This is a really cool feature because it helps prevent eye damage, and I'll show how to turn this feature on. Go into settings, come to screen time, screen distance, and turn this toggle on. iOS 17 brings standby mode. So standby mode is really cool. Once you charge your iPhone on a MagSafe charger in a landscape mode, it displays the time, weather, and important notifications when it comes in. The entire layout is brand new and it looks really cool. But in iPhone 14 and newer, you need to disable one feature, else it might irritate you. That is if you're a light sleeper. So let's go dive into that. Go to settings, come to standby, click on night mode. And over here, if motion to wake is on, you need to turn this off. Otherwise, every time you move or it detects any movement, it will display the screen, and that might disturb your sleep at night. The last setting that you need to change is in Safari. So let's go to that. Settings, Safari, scroll all the way down, Advanced, and over here if you see it says Advanced Tracking and Fingerprinting Protection. What this does is that it protects digital fingerprinting. It makes it harder for companies to access digital fingerprint, which is what they use to track you online. So by default it is set to private browsing. You need to change it to all browsing. By enabling this, it also deletes tracking IDs from URLs. So you're much safer online, and privacy is key in today's day and age, don't you think? So guys, those were 8 important settings that I had changed on my iOS 17, and I would suggest that you do the same. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It helps with the algorithm. Thanks for watching guys. See you in the next one.